have it, folks. The main event. We've got Stéphane Lamarche fighting out of N1 Thai in Ottawa Gym versus Dave McDonald of New Era Combat Sports. That also happens to be in Ottawa Gym. Now, Ramdeen, I just want to let you know that these two were supposed to fight at a show at Art of War a few months ago at the Canadian War Museum. And Dave McDonald, I believe there was something, some sort of administrative issue. I don't want to get into it. I don't know the specifics per se, but allegedly he couldn't fight that night. And Lamarche was clearly not impressed and upset by that.
I'll tell you one of the reasons why. I've had the chance to call a number of Stéphane's fights over his career. This guy is always down to fight. When it's time, when the contract is signed, he comes ready to fight, win or lose. So when he loses an opponent, it's so frustrating because he's the guy that always steps up to the plate. He's the guy that takes the fight when nobody else wants to take the fight.
Right.
And tonight he'll have the opportunity to show exactly what he's made of, and if there's any animosity whatsoever, here's his time to let it all out.
And he, you've called a bunch of his mixed martial arts matches. You know Stéphane Lamarche quite well, and he's an animal there, man. When he goes into his zone, he's like Clubber Lang, brother. Like, he's in it to win it, and once he unleashes the THC, the technically hellacious clobbering that we all know Stéphane Lamarche has, it's all hell breaks loose.
N1 Thai Boxing, Stéphane Lamarche. And fighting out of the red corner, representing New Era Combat Sports, Dave McDonald.
Mixed crowd here.
Wow, and it's an Ottawa versus Ottawa crowd.
Awesome.
It's two of the top Thai boxing dojos in the city out here. And now I really want to know what John Randeen, what's happening here? Tell us the body language, the vibe, the energy. Give us your assessment.
When you have this much experience, a lot of these guys can hide stuff. They know not to show all of their cards, and I think that's what it comes down to. But both of these guys, they know each other. They've talked about fighting. If you look at Stéphane Lamarche's record, his resume, he's faced so many dangerous opponents. So that's not a factor for him. He understands that everybody that stands across from him is going to be dangerous, because we were talking about it earlier. He's only taken tough fights. It's a new, right now, mixed martial arts, there are no easy fights.
Sure.
But back in the day, you could pad your record by taking out less experienced guys. Stéphane Lamarche is not one of those guys. Faced UFC veterans throughout his career. So the goal is just get into that happy place. For both of these athletes, find that happy place where you can tap into your creativity and that flow state where you're simply reacting. Who can get into that state sooner? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, and having seen many of Lamarche's fights, man, it's always entertaining because he's always giving you that 101%. He's out there brawling.
That's it.
He's out there with that technically hellacious clobbering, just victimizing people. It's always entertaining. I'm excited. For the record right now, I'm excited.
I'm excited. Will Lamarche be able to rattle the cage of the unassuming Dave McDonald? And we are underway. Lamarche quickly making his way to the center of the ring. And a round kick unleashed for McDonald, who hits the canvas. Only seconds into this contest, Lamarche landing a round kick. Lamarche playing mind games.
He ain't selling shit right now, man.
Lamarche moving forward, and despite the fact that McDonald's throwing, he's the one moving backward. Stefan LaMarche going after the kill. We were talking and he said he feels with a big, impressive victory, things could open up. The opportunities to fight internationally.
There it is. The THC.
That's it.
The technically hellacious clobbering.
And it
The
looks
clobbering.
like that might be it for McDonald, who quickly makes his way back up. And the fight is over.
Yeah. Good
Stefan
call by
LaMarche makes quick work of Dave McDonald.
Just like that.
Here in our main event.
Just like that. I mean, he overwhelmed him with that technically hellacious clobbering.
Whoa.
Honestly, I can't say I'm surprised, man.
Whoa.
Just like that, bro.
Tremendous. And this is what I love. Just celebrating with your team and so excited because you know you've done the work. Awesome stuff for Stefan LaMarche here in our main event. We also have to feel for Dave McDonald, things didn't go his way. But holy cow.
Yeah, man. Stefan LaMarche. Stefan LaMarche. I believed you, brother. I believed you. I believed you. There you go, Stefan LaMarche and his technically hellacious clobbering. Good God. That was a clobbering. That was vicious. Yeah. I don't think I need to say anything else. Great effort by Dave McDonald. Obviously fighting out of a solid local gym. We hope to see him fight again.
And the winner of this main event fight, as a result of a referee stoppage, fighting out of the blue corner and representing N1 Thai Boxing, Stefan LaMarche!
That is the way you get it done, folks. Thrilling in the main event. Stefan LaMarche with an impressive victory. You didn't buy into anything he was selling in the early stages. Threw some leg kicks. You seemed to walk right through everything.
Well, that's how I fight, man. You know, I just walk through shit. I hit people. I knock people out. That's what I like to do. I'm gonna keep doing it, and that's that. You know.
Was there anything that he showed you that you weren't prepared for because you were shaking your head? No, nothing.
Man, not a damn thing, man. I was ready, you know. I was ready. He called me out. He wanted this fight. Bailed out the first time. This is like my second chance, you know. Yeah.
Did everything go down exactly the way you wanted to? Because you know things happen so quickly. Give us your assessment of what went down tonight.
I was hoping for like a actual longer fight. It wasn't very long, but whatever. It was good. I'm satisfied.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner in your main event, Stefan LaMarche.